Okay, this is Unit 6, Day 2, and we're going to start off by continuing with our foldable from last time. So here's my foldable from last time, and we're going to open up. We're opening up to the first page here, and we're going to fill in these bottom two kinds. We have two more kinds we haven't talked about, and the first one is angle, angle, side. Pause the video, copy this down as you need. And then angle, angle, side. It's two angles where you know two angles and a side not between them. That's what makes it different from the angle, side, angle. So here, if I know these two angles, angle, angle, side would be anything except this one. If I knew this side, then it's exactly the same as this one, which is side, angle, side, angle, side, angle. But here, I know these two angles plus one of the other sides, like this. The other one we have is actually hypotenuse leg. By saying that we're going to use hypotenuse, it should clue you in that it has to be a right triangle. So that's why these pictures on this one are different. First, it has to be a right triangle. And then, I have to know the hypotenuse and the leg. So it has to be a right triangle, and you have to know the hypotenuse and the leg. These are right triangles. The hypotenuse is always the one across from the right angle, so that's this one I have to know. And then I just have to know one of the legs matches. So for instance, it could be this one or it could be this one. I will want to point out that any of these others could have been right triangles. Not all right triangles are hypotenuse leg. It's only hypotenuse leg if it's a right triangle and you know the hypotenuse and the leg. It's very often that we have right triangles that are something that are not this one. It could be any of the other ones. Now I do want to go ahead, turn the page, and we're going to talk about the ones that are not congruent. So we're going to label this, these do not work. The first one that does not work is angle, angle, angle. And I have an example up here. And I'm going to put a little note here, doesn't work. These are not ones you can use, these don't work. For instance, if you look at the angles on these three triangles, the angles are exactly the same, but they're not the same size. Remember, congruent is same size and same shape. So these are the same shape, but they're different sizes. Do you remember what that is when they're the same shape but different sizes? That actually makes them similar but not congruent. And then this one down here is the other one that doesn't work. And if you look carefully, this side is the same length as this side. This side is the same length as this side. And then this angle is the same as that angle. But if I take this side, I can move it in and it'll create either one of these triangles here. So this is the angle, side, side. This doesn't work. If you want a little hint of how you can easily remember this, just think about what those letters would make. That does not work.